Welcome everybody to the Welcome Sync podcast. This is Ilcat, your host. Vote for Ilcat 2028. Hit the Cash App, PayPal. Support the podcast. It's weird how it makes me feel like I don't want to go outside, but I do though. Like I still go outside. But it's like when I'm inside my apartment, it'll be quiet for the most part. There'll be engine sounds here and there. There'll be sounds here and there. Like most of the time, it's not like non-stop. You know what I mean? Like it's just like here and there when I'm inside. But then when I go outside, it's non-stop. It's like constant things happening. If there's not cars and people, it's birds and the wind and just like whatever. Cars honking. Whatever. There's been a bunch of car alarms going off still. It's like it makes you feel like you want to stay inside, or like you hesitate to go outside because like if I go out there, it's gonna be non-stop, constantly stalkered up. For the most part, at least, like there's occasionally like quiet moments, less stalkered up moments or whatever. Or if I'm on like a less busy street or like out on that path or whatever, like there might be no stalkers for a minute. But it's like pretty much constantly non-stop stalkered up if I go outside. But if I'm inside, it'll be quiet for a while, for like longer periods of time, you know what I mean? And then it'll be like one engine sound, and then it'll be quiet again for a minute. There's a stalk word out there. It's like there's children stalking me and all types of weird shit going on out there. People staring at you weird and people just being weirdos. And just constant shit and constant sounds and shit. Constant noise harassment. So it's like every time I go out there, I gotta deal with it, you know? Like every time I cross the street, I gotta deal with it. And it's just like, it makes you feel like you wanna stay inside. But I still go out there, like I said, but still though, it's like, it's sick. My refrigerator just turned on sinks. Did you hear it? And then this morning, I was supposed to work. My grandma was gonna pick me up. And she forgot. But they called me out of work today because it's busy apparently. But like she forgot to pick me up for work though. But I texted her though. I was like, I don't work today, but can you give me a ride somewhere else in a minute? And then like I called her, she said that she read my text. And then later on I'm in her car and she's like, so you didn't work today or something? I'm like, yeah, you were supposed to pick me up this morning. Remember? Like, and I said it in the text message, you know what I mean? And then she just like doesn't remember. And then she's just like, I'm old, I don't remember things. Like, no, you do. Like, you read the text message. Like, what? Like, what? That's just like the things that they do is like plausible deniability shit, you know? So it's like they just make things like extra difficult for no reason, you know? But like, whatever. It's like if I want to ride, like nobody's reliable entirely. Like they might just like not answer their phone because they're ghosting me, and then they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I was busy with this or whatever," and it's just a made-up story. I just know that it is, or even if it's not, like they do things like that. So it's like, even if it's not, like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like maybe they are busy, or maybe they lost their phone or whatever, or whatever the fuck. But people are always doing it purposely, though. I know they are. So it's like sometimes they might not be, but I wouldn't know either way, you know. But it's just the type of games that they play, and like they probably cut my hours. I don't know. Like they probably cut my hours because it's a targeted thing. I don't know if it is or not, but it might be. Or I don't know, probably, but it might be though. Because like at my last job, they were cutting my hours a bunch, and they were like, and I was like, can I get more hours? And they're like, yeah, we'll give you some more hours. And then they keep cutting my hours, and then they fired me. And then when I was about to get this job, like I was getting interviews all of a sudden. I was getting like multiple interviews, which I wasn't getting any job interviews forever. Like I couldn't get a job interview anywhere. And then I started getting like multiple interviews, and I was like, I think this is a sign that I'm about to get the Adjustment Bureau is about to let me get a job soon. And then I do get a job. It's like they were like cutting my hours at my old job to like let me know like we're about to fire you. And then they're like, I'm getting interviews. It's like, we're about to give you a job again. Type, like, I don't know. That's what it feels like. But hopefully, I can keep this job as long as I need to. I see a dog walker. I saw an ambulance a second ago. And this lady walking her dog is always synced with her dog. She's always synced with her dog. The dog is stopping to take a shit right in front of the intersection. Like they're standing in front of the intersection. And the dog is walking away as cars are driving through the intersection synced. Yeah, it's a lot of mind manipulation, or mind, whatchamacallit? There's these children running out to a car, and there's another car honking at the same time that they run out. It's like, honk, 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 honk. So what else? Like, they're just going crazy with the colors today. Like, I just see like a bunch of blue cars all at once. Like, it's crazy. It's like, does this not look weird to anybody else? There's just a bunch of blue cars all at once. Like, that only looks weird to me. Is that there's a bunch of blue cars all at once in one place, like all at once. Yeah, I'm a schizo, I guess, because there's a bunch of blue cars all at once, and that's weird to me. That makes sense, I guess. Huh. I don't know. I haven't heard my one neighbor for a while. I don't know if he's on vacation or something. Or if he's done stalking me forever. Or if he moved out or something. I don't know. But they'll like go away and then they'll come back though. Like he'll probably be back. He'll probably be back today since I'm talking about it. Like right when I end the video, I'll hear him coughing or something. But I haven't heard him or seen him in days. Possibly a week or two or something, I don't know. But he'll probably be back. He'll be coughing synced and talking synced and meeting me in the hallway synced and meeting me out on the street synced. And going in his apartment next to me synced. And coming out of his apartment next to me synced. Or coming out of his apartment as I'm coming out of my apartment. Or whatever. Dropping something really loud synced. Yeah, I heard a car alarm today, and I think I've heard a few other car alarms the last couple days. And then there was somebody with an Epstein Island striped shirt at the library today, synced. Like when I go into the library, there's somebody walking in front of me with an Epstein Island striped shirt. And then when I come back out of the door, there's like a child like yelling synced to it. It's like, nah, or whatever. It's like saying something or whatever. I forget. There's like a child yelling synced as I go out the door. So I think it was a child thing. I think it was the Epstein Island stripe as I go in, and then the child as I go out, and it's the Epstein Island thing. I don't know. I just heard a door slam in the hallway, his car synced, and there's the engine sound. It's like a motorcycle, I think. It's all synced. But I've been seeing more Epstein Island striped shirts lately. Or like a few days before yesterday, I was seeing them or whatever. So yeah, do you hear the engine sound? He synced, and a bunch of cars are synced. And then there's a blue truck with a trailer that's synced with another blue car, and there's a bunch of cars that are synced. And I keep seeing cotton balls flying through the air synced as I walk. I just saw one out my window right now, and as I walk around outside, I keep seeing cotton balls flying through the air synced in front of me. Like every time I see one, it's synced. So what else synced? What else synced, man? Let me think. What else synced? I don't know, man, but it's a lot of sync out here. I remember that. It's a lot of sync cars. Seen people walking around. People pointing synced. People walking around with their children synced. And then people just be like standing on the sidewalk, and then they'll like walk out in my way as I'm walking up, like getting in my way. Or they'll be like walking toward me, and they'll like step this way, and then I step this way, and then they move over this way, and they're like, oh, sorry. I'm like, bitch, do your eyes work? Are your eyes attached to your legs? But anyway, I see a lot of sync heads outside the entire time talking still. There's a black car driving through the parking lot. He's syncing with a black truck as he gets to the other side of the parking lot. And then he's gonna drive out of it synced. He's sitting at the edge of the parking lot. And he's driving. And he looks synced. These cars on the street as he turns out, I think. And then when he gets to the intersection, nothing happened. But then there's a silver car driving out right after it, and it seems like a black and silver sync, and it's syncing with other cars. The silver one is syncing with a bunch of other cars. It's a synced. So I think that's all I gotta say right now. Hit the Cash App and PayPal. Click the share button. Support Walking Up Sync podcast. And stay tuned and don't sync.